Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm known as Night Slayer. I'm going to be the one helping with some rankings of hero names for My Hero Academia Class 1A.
So first off, I'm gonna put Tokiyami high up there. How do you feel about Tokiyami's hero name? It's Tsukiyomi, means the moon god.
Oh, yeah. Well, hmm. And he's all about darkness, which, it fits really, really well.
Yeah. So
And to be honest, it's also a recognizable name because you see
like,
it a lot.
so you think that's an
Yeah.
S or A? I think it's pretty high, but what you feeling? S or A?
I don't know, because, like, if you say Tsukiyomi, you think it has something to do with moonlight in general,
Yeah, and
at
because
least in my opinion,
the
so
moon
it's
is
pretty good.
nighttime, so nighttime is like darkness. So the analogy is there for his name. Like it makes sense
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it does make sense to that extent. That's pretty
a
nice.
lot of other people names like you.
Yeah, sure, I can agree with you there.
Okay,
That's just pretty, yeah,
I'm
definitely for some of the trashier names.
the next one is
Oh, okay.
his name is Sugar Man. It's the one that eats the sweets and then he gets superpowers. So
Yeah, we discussed this before that you were ranting and raving that his name should be the name of his special move
Sugar Rush,
because it just works so much
it would have
better.
been way
Yeah.
better. Would have been. But so for Sugar Man, what do you feel like his name rating should be? I just want to hear like. I'm gonna let you tell me, and then I'm gonna like elaborate.
I definitely agree with you that his name could be like the Sugar Rush works 100% better
Yeah,
just overall, but like it suits the purpose.
it
I don't
does.
know, it's
It's
like a
not
B or a C in my it
okay.
suits the purpose. It's exactly what he
I'm gonna put it in
says.
B, but we're gonna go back and look at Sugar Rush. But for now, I
Oh.
think B is
Ooh, I'm taking
appropriate.
it down.
But like a lot of these other names are gonna be lower than him. So compared to the other people names, his name is better. All right. So next one, I'm debating on this one to be an A or B. His name
Oh.
is Tentacle. It's the one with the 8
Oh,
arms.
yeah, that's, what's his name?
I don't
Yeah, no, I
remember
know,
his actual name. His
Duple
actual
Arms,
yeah,
let's just
Dupli
call him.
arms is his powers.
It's
Yeah,
his, quirk name, yeah.
yeah. His actual name is Meizo Shoji. But
Yeah, it shows you.
what do you feel like his hero name should be?
Tentacle, it's not bad. I'm not sure what else it would be,
It,
is the only thing.
it's not Dupli arms.
Again,
Like
yeah, it's not Duple Arms, yeah.
it could be. I feel like it could be BRA, depending on how you want to look. Because it's not bad, but
Yeah,
it's
I don't
not super
know. For
great.
Sugar Man, I was definitely leaning towards that C. You chose B, so I don't really know.
I mean, you think his name isn't cooler than Sugar Man? Because Sugar Man is kind of lame. I won't lie. Tentacle, I feel is
That's what I
better.
mean. That's what I was thinking, like, if Sugar Man's a C, then Tentacle is definitely a B,
Okay,
right?
so for the time being, I'm gonna put him in A because it's higher than Sugar
Alright.
Man. If it was Sugar Rush, it'd definitely be in the A.
If it was, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
All right.
not.
So I'm gonna have to be blatant about this. This is one of my favorite characters, Todoroki. His name, I'm putting it in the trash can. That's F. That's trash. His
What
hero
the heck
name,
is his name? I don't think I've
his
ever heard it.
hero name is Shoto.
It's just his name?
His hero name is his name.
You got Shadow Realm?
Like he's an F right now because I'm not happy with that.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Oh, I remember him putting it up, and it was just lame because it is a funny, but it's not a hero. That's not a hero name.
It's not a hero name. Next up, we got a dude who controls animals. His hero name is Anima.
Yeah.
I want your honest thoughts. I know
I'm
it's
not
not.
sure if I would correspond, but I definitely just gave a.
Is it better than Shoto? That's the question.
Well, it is a hero name, so I'd give it an honest rank,
You think it should go in
right?
the C rank? Is it better or worse than Sugar Man? That's the question I like to ask you.
Well, yeah, that's what we got to question. That's what we got to ask now.
So Anima is Animo without an L. It's like pretty on the head. So either these guys' names need to be right next to each other, or one of them needs to be better.
You know what? Both of them are literally just painting basically the same image.
So
Sugar Man,
they should be next to
Animal,
each other.
Anima. Yeah, I think maybe you just threw them right beside each other
But
because
which one do you think is better between the two? Anima or Sugar
I
Man?
don't think it was Sugar Man, to be honest.
Okay, just making sure.
Like personally,
And secondly, I want to say this. I think the hero names can change over time. So I'm gonna put them in B rank depending on if they have potential for it to get better. C rank
yeah.
is
Okay,
like
fair
I
enough.
feel like this is gonna stay like this and it's just not gonna change. All right, so
Yeah,
Bakugo is next. Not many people actually know who Bakugo's hero name is because they don't read the
because it hasn't
manga.
been revealed. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know who his hero name is, so I'm gonna tell it to you. Sorry about the
All right.
spoilers. His
It's okay. I'll take.
his name is Dynamite, kind of like All Might, but like
Oh,
now
okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I like it, but how do you feel about it? Is that
To be honest, I didn't mind hearing it. That didn't burn my ears, and I thought it was kind of because he
it matches him?
and Izuku both idolize All Might,
Yes,
and
they
so that
do.
like that works pretty well.
Yeah, like
I mean, it
okay,
works a little bit better than King Explosion Murder, although
yeah,
that's
yeah. I'm glad you remember that name because I would have put that one in the C if it was that was his hero name.
what? No.
It's so childlike to me personally.
Uh,
It's childlike.
okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. It is definitely childish as well.
All right, the
But
next
no,
two
like
is
that's definitely better. I put that like A,
all right.
A
A
S.
A rank.
That's pretty good.
Oh, next
Yeah.
up we got Jiro. Her Hero name is Earphone Jack.
Isn't that literally her quirk name?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. So if you give me your like liberty, but I'm gonna put her on the C. What do you think she should be at?
I don't like for as much as it like it again, it just literally describes what she is. That's pretty
Yeah,
C.
I feel
Same
like
thing, Sugar Man Anima, right? That's but this time it's like a work
you could
name
have like
as
your
definitely
power is
below.
more intricate than these other two powers. Their powers are really basic. There's so much they can only do with their power or their hero name. I feel,
Exactly, and
but
she does stuff
Jiro,
with sound, like her
yeah, she could have
heartbeat.
did
There's a
so much
whole
more. So that's why
so that's it's both like disappointing and just lame.
underwhelming. Yeah,
See,
exactly. That's why I say
yeah,
C rank because she could have done more. Because her power is way better than what she's like giving it credit for with the name.
100%.
Okay, so next up is Ayam.
Aoyama? Is that
Yeah,
the sparkly?
yeah, the sparkly
Yeah.
guy. So
Mhm.
his hero name is Can't Stop Twinkling.
Oh.
So we did not discuss a childish like hero name with the king of spins and
S.
boxes. You feel like it's an F name?
Oh god,
Is that
no.
super great?
That's not something you could yell out. Like when I think hero name, like Endeavor, All Might, those top heroes, they
Short and
got
sweet.
one thing, Hawk, right? But you're not gonna
Like
yell out,
if it was
"Oh
just
my god, it's
twinkling,
like it's
I'd have been like, okay,
right."
yeah, but like, now the main question is
Because
the
then you could
name.
just throw them onto like the Twinkling Hero works.
Exactly, it's ridiculous. So with that being said, I'm leaning more in the B and C section. I'm not gonna put it as F because he put some thought into it.
You're leaning B and C. We
Maybe.
still got a D though, because like
Oh
we're
no, I
kind of
didn't put a D.
defining C
I
as
just
not
put
enough creativity, but it just describes who they are. But this one just doesn't even describe what he does.
it is on the head. I
It
just
just seems
completely removed D because like I only need like the middle and then the greatest. Like S is like the greatest. A, B, and C is like basically me grading it. F is like no creativity whatsoever.
I mean, if we're gonna put them in the same level, like Jiro's was like disappointing, but that's this like you said, childish was going F, and this is
I could put him in
again,
F because his name is kind of stupid. So agree on F on this one.
yeah,
All right, so
one of the worst, I would say.
Ida kind of cheated. And I'm gonna give him that though, regardless. But his name is his brother hero name, which
Mhm.
is Ignium.
Okay,
That's a great name.
Ignium.
Ignium or whatever, however you say it.
To be honest, it is a really good name because it mixes like engine, which is perfect, into an actual fucking name, which is
Yeah,
really nice.
exactly.
Oh,
So you feeling like this is
family tree. I don't know.
A, S, or B? I feel like you're gonna.
I think I would have given it an S if it wasn't his brother's name,
So I agree with that.
right?
I would say if it came
Right.
from
So like it's an
himself,
A because it's a tribute. It's yeah.
exactly. Yeah, okay. I'm agree with you on that one. I expect anything less than B or B, but Ashido, her hero name is Pinky.
You know, personally, down in my heart, I want to give her extra points. One, because I love Ashino, but two, because Pinky's the name of a slime in Terraria.
Like she's
The
actually one of my
special
favorite
boss.
characters. I won't lie to you, but
She
I'm
is a
not
wonderful
happy
character.
with her hero name.
Pinky doesn't work with her hero name. It works with her though.
Yeah, but like the acid part, I was really thinking that she could have did more. So in my opinion, I'm gonna say that her thought process is kind of
Right,
like
like
Jiro.
it's yeah, right behind Jiro. Right,
Yeah.
could have done a lot more. It works for her
So
personality, but not
yeah,
her hero.
yeah, exactly. Next one is the class president. Her name is Momo. But
Oh, yeah,
but
Yayurozu.
yeah, I was not gonna try to pronounce that one. But her hero name is not as bad. It is Creati.
With an I.
Yeah, with an
And
I.
ooh, I hate it so much.
I
I
I'm on the
can't
fence
tell you
about it.
why. It's not that awful. It's just I just hate it.
I don't hate it, but I'm not particularly a fan of it. So I'm gonna let you tell me which one we're putting
That
it in.
no, that's unfair. You can't do that. This
I
is
mean, I'm gonna
so
let you tell me,
biased.
and I'm gonna kind of put what I feel it should go. Because I'm more than likely I might agree with you. But so let me hear where you're gonna put it at.
We'll give it an A just because it's
You,
not an awful name.
it's not awful.
Or a B. It's
I,
like I hate
if
it.
she
The
goes B,
eyes that
she's gonna be in front of Sugar Man. If she goes A,
oh,
she's gonna
you
be
know
in
what?
the
That's
back.
fair. That's 100%.
So I feel like she can go either or. Because like I said, it kind of is in the middle. So I'm okay with it being in B, but it could be an A depending on how you want to look at it. Now, personally, I'm biased to the next one. This is Hiroshima. His hero name, which we all should know, Red Riot. I feel
Oh,
personally
absolutely.
is S.
Yep.
Okay, I gladly
That
agree.
we were talking about this before, and we
Yeah,
both agreed that that was one of the best ones that they
yeah.
had.
Like it
It's a
has
tribute to
depth.
another hero. It
Exactly.
works with what he has,
Yep.
and I love his color scheme that goes along with it. And
Exactly.
it's wonderful. That scene when he's with is his name the hero just Fat
Sun
Man?
Eater.
I forget.
Oh
No,
yeah, when he was with Sun Eater and Fat Gum is his name. Don't worry, we gonna get to them too.
Fat Gum. That's what it is.
I'm gonna make a part two, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
no, and
do
that
them
scene
too.
where he like that just it like it's overwhelmingly
Yeah,
awesome. I
it was
love
pretty
it.
good. I loved it. It's like I grew more love for the character after that scene, so it's great.
Hmm.
All right, so next one we got Denki Kanimari or Kaminari, and his
Yeah.
hero name is Charge Ball.
See, this is where we get like it's above a C, because it's not exactly. It is a hero name, like it works,
Yeah,
but it's.
not completely
hmm,
great.
I don't know. I do kind of like it,
So let me ask you this: do you like it
but like there's a
more
lot more you
than
could do with
Create?
electricity.
That's the question. Do you like it more or less than
I
Create?
don't. I don't think so. I think I like it more than like Anima and definitely Sugarman,
Yeah,
but not more than Create. I think you throw it right in between there.
like
It's
potential to
kind
be
of good.
better. Like I said, the B is like it's kind of okay, but
Mhm.
potential to be better. And then C is like
Definitely could
you
have been
know you could
better.
have did better. All right, so next one we got Asui, and her hero name is Froppy.
Froggy,
Huh,
Froppy,
Froppy, yeah. So I ain't gonna lie.
wonderful.
I think it deserves to be a little bit above Creatine. So I would think it could either be at the back of the A tier or the beginning of B tier.
Yeah, I
Cause
mean,
it makes
it
sense.
it's cute and it's like you definitely hear the heroes call it out and it sounds
Yeah, like it can sound
hero, and so it
iconic.
doesn't sound like awful.
Yeah,
So I think if you put a like the back at A tier that would work,
yeah.
unless you're feeling like a
I
stronger
feel
suit
I,
there.
I think it's good right there. Cause I mean Ignium is pretty cool. Dynamite's pretty cool, and honestly, I need to kind of like change this around.
That yeah, Froppy definitely goes behind Dynamite.
Yeah,
Like 100%. That's not even.
yeah. So I'm gonna put it like that. Cause Dynamite is definitely the coolest one, and then Ignium, and then Tentacle, and then Froppy. Next hero name is Cero. I actually like Cero as a
Oh,
character, and his hero name is Cellophane.
oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, I actually like that, huh?
Yeah, because it plays on it. I fucking love his name. I love his
Okay,
outfit. I love everything about him.
so
Because his power, his quirk is a joke. It's a joke. It
he reminds me of Spider Man, honestly.
shouldn't work, and it shouldn't be like in the class. But without all the super strength.
He's basically a tape dispenser, basically, yeah. But
Exactly.
I don't mind it, but
I,
that's
I think
definitely a
it's funny,
smart
but I
name.
love his name because yeah,
It's smart.
it's it's better than C, 100%.
Yeah.
Like there's not even a joke there.
Now the question is, should it go in
Is
the
it A or
B
not?
or A? Exactly. So like, I don't really
It's
mind his name.
creative and it's wonderful
Like,
because it literally like reflects tape.
yeah, exactly. So I don't mind him honestly being in a back of A or the beginning of B tier, cause like I think it's above Chargeable and I think it's above Creative. So I don't want to really put him in B because his name actually is intricate and it makes sense, and it's kind of creative. But it could
Mhm.
definitely probably be in B. But I could definitely could say it could be up in A.
Top of B, back of A, either
Yeah,
one. They're
yeah.
basically the same position there. Wait, where'd you
Midoriya.
put them?
Oh, I put him in the back of A.
Good. I was gonna say there's no way it's B because like how do you really get much better for what kind of character he
Yeah.
is?
Next up, honestly, main character Midoriya. Hero name is his nickname from his childhood. Deku.
Love Midoriya, a love one for all.
I love
Trash.
trash name. Exactly. Yeah, his name is definitely
Trash
trash.
name.
All right.
That's not
So
like no creativity. It's like Shoto. It's literally a name.
yeah,
I
like
put
the
him
thing
right
about it,
beside.
you put him right beside
I
Shoto.
I think I would because
All right.
it's not a hero name, right?
I really hoping that
Like
he would
if you
get
think
something more.
Dynamite, it's the idolization. It works with his ability. That's perfect to what I'm thinking about. And then Deku, like what?
See, I will say this about Deku. I'm gonna give him some credit. His name can be iconic because it doesn't make sense because we know him. We grew up watching him
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
we're the omnipotent
But on the
presence. I give you
outside
it.
looking in, like the civilians in their world, his name is a hero name and it's not his name. So Deku can
Exactly.
be considered as his name doesn't make sense to us, but this is what he wants to call himself.
Yeah,
So
but
I can see it's
I'm
slightly
just saying,
better than an F, probably,
I'm just saying, you're the one who inherited the strongest version of
of a
One
quirk.
for All, and you chose the weakest name you knew to yourself to make it strong. I get the position, I get the omnipotent, I get everything. It's easy to say, it's something you could definitely yell, but you're coming after All Might, and you choose deck. Like, not no, I'm not
I,
letting it get
I,
away. If you wanted to throw it in the back of C, I wouldn't stop you because if you think
I hope
it's
it
not,
gets
it's
better.
better than Shoto,
It is better
but
than
no,
Shoto. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's better than Shoto. I feel like I really hope he gets a better name. I really do. I really hope this C is will rethink their names. F is like you guys just need to do better.
you got a Shadow Realm.
I don't know. I mean, we can talk about
Okay.
it because his name is Mineta, as you can see, and his
Yeah,
hero name I told you before is Grape Juice.
yeah, and his signature move is Great Brush.
Yeah. So like it could definitely be
Okay,
an F or it
him
could
as a
definitely
person,
be.
awful. His hero costume, awful. But the name alone isn't that
I know
bad.
the name is great. It's actually hilarious and it makes
Yeah.
sense. But it's like I'm actually not even really sure to put it. I'm not sure to put it above Shoto because I mean it is better than Shoto.
No, I'm gonna stop you because that's bias. You're throwing bias in now. I can see it because you're not seeing where it should actually go. Where you should actually go.
All right, where should it go?
You're thinking Mineta belongs in the F, but there's no chance that he belongs behind anyone but at least because I think he belongs right behind Sugarman.
You think so?
That name alone.
All right, I'll give
We're
you
not
that.
judging Hero, right? We're not, but his quirk is pop off. But it looked like there was some thought into what it
They look like
looks
little
like
grapes. Yeah,
and what it right. So
I
there's
agree with
some
that. I agree with
thought in
that.
there. It could be
Yeah,
better. It could be better, right? Because it doesn't completely work.
that's why it's better with more people.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. All right, now,
As soon as I saw you talking F, I was just like, not a chance.
all right. Thank you. But next one, forgot what his actual name is. I want to say everybody's name because Ojiro. His name is Ojiro, and his hero name
Yeah.
is Tailman. Yeah, I know.
See, at least.
All right. So is it going
Wait.
before
Okay.
Deku or after?
We're thinking about this now, though.
What's
Because
up?
now we have a Tail Man and we have a Sugar Man.
You're right. You're right. That's what I said. Because some names
So how
are
are we
very
gonna
simple.
throw those?
All right. So with that being said, we gotta talk about why and how. Okay. So to like compare them to and see if they should be right next to each other. Sugar Man costume, pretty bland. I'm gonna say that. It looks
Yeah, it's
good for
bland as
him.
hell.
He's very buff. I will say that. So the tight spandex kind
Yeah.
of like reminds me of Superman,
Shows
Flash,
off the
stuff like
muscles.
that.
Okay, yeah.
Like their outfits are kind of basic, but it looks heroic. I will say that. He honestly reminds me of an Ultimate
Yeah.
Muscle character.
Oh
But
yeah, well, you throw an emblem on the chest and
yeah,
bam, there
exactly.
you
Throw
go.
an emblem in his chest. He looks like an iconic superhero. It could just be a sugar cube.
Okay, you're not right. Yeah.
So design wise, with his name, I personally think that it fits together because your hero name does have something to do with your costume. Like if your hero name is Tsukuyomi, for example, like everything matches with him.
It's
Red
black,
Riot,
the darkness, yeah.
black and red, it matches. Dynamite, he has explosions and stuff. Ignium, he
Literally
has
grenade
engines.
gauntlets, like those.
Exactly. Like if the costume matches a little bit more with the name, I can give the bad name a pass. So for Tailman, I don't mean to like really offend him, but
Isn't
like
it just like
he has a tail and he dresses up in a kung fu outfit. Literally, these two things are unrelated. I do get that's how his fighting style is. It's literally he using his tail to do martial arts. But with that being said, is it appropriate for your name to be Tailman, or could it be better? Like I feel like he needs a little bit more thought into his name to make him better. That's the main reason why I think.
even if he was reaching for the heavens, that getup and like the way he holds himself martial arts wise, like Son Goku could have been a name.
Yeah, he could
I
have
get
been.
that it plays off, but like that's something, right? So if you're talking like it could have, you're right, it could have been anything else. And Tail Man, Earjack.
I feel like it's hard for him
Same.
because how do you make a better name for yourself whenever your tower is that? I can't be mad at him, but I'm just saying like it could be better.
Well, like yeah, C tier, we're looking like Deco could have been anything. Earjack, there's 100 other things. Pinky, it's
Plus
just
acid, like it's
it's
so much.
right. Right, it doesn't even make sense. But like when you get up to some of the other ones, they make a little bit more sense. Especially like if you talk about special moves and moving
Yeah,
in,
exactly.
then they're a little more iconic. But it could be better. But B is like solid, and then A is like you're working exactly with what you got, and it's like what are you gonna go higher because it's a really good name, and then S is just iconic,
Yeah,
beautiful.
iconic matches. Everything's just the whole kit is there. Like
So yeah, now where and C, I think
yeah. I mean, I think it's better than Deku, kinda. I
it's
don't
definitely
know.
better than Deku, but like Pinky doesn't work with the quirk at all.
It doesn't. Tailman is actually
Right.
there. Like his quirk is actually there, so we could put him before Pinky. Yep, I can agree with that.
Yeah, right. And then if we're throwing Earjack and Tailman the same kind of way, they
Yeah, they're
should
kind
be
of the
on
same
top of
exact.
each other almost.
Yeah, basically, those two can go hand in hand. One or the other could be right in front of each other. So next up, I don't ever remember her name. I won't lie to you. Her name is Toru Hagakura.
Oh, yeah, the
Invisible
Invisible Girl.
Yeah, that's her power. Honestly, I can't even be mad at it, but I feel like
What's her hero name?
her hero name is Invisible Girl. That was it.
Oh,
Like I can't be mad at it because it's simple. It matches her. Like honestly, she is in the same boat as like the BC. Like it's not bad. It makes sense for the power. And I feel like
Okay.
honestly, because of Sugar Man and Grape Juice and Anima, I would have to put her in B tier to give her the same respect. Like
Did you wait? Did you keep up with the last arc that just aired for like was it season 4 or season 5? Have you been keeping up with that?
yes and no. I haven't watched
'Kay.
like the last 3 episodes, but I watched everything before that.
Did you see where she used her ability?
Yeah,
In a new way.
it shines and stuff. Like I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was her power.
How the hell did she do that?
I do not know, honestly. Like
And,
okay, so,
and if we're thinking on that,
oh yeah,
what could her name be if
more-
she can
more potential.
reflect? Right? You've
Yup,
got
okay,
so
she's
much
going to
potential.
see
When
now.
you were just invisible.
She's
Yep.
going to see
When you were
now.
just invisible. Yeah, 100%.
Wow,
Drop it
you really knocked her down just that quick. 'Cause I was about to put her in B, and you was like, wait a minute, she got more powers than what she's displaying.
Not a chance.
Okay, so the question is it going before or after Earphone Jack? Oh, actually, because those two names are kind of like at the same point. Going behind Earphone Jack and Tailman or before?
Oh no.
Because I kind of feel like all three of them are kind of at the same level with this name.
It's literally the same thing where they're just basically yelling out their ability without
But-
any spin on it, right?
And because you mentioned the thing with her powers, I feel like I have to put her a little bit lower because it's like
There's even more potential. Like Tailman, you
exactly.
can't really go too far with that. Earjack, we knew that there was 100%
And
ways that we could. Yeah, that. There
and
we go.
because of
That looks
that,
even
now
better
that I
now.
think about it, I'm putting Tailman first because his name, he don't really have much he could do. The other people behind him, they have more they could do.
Yeah,
So
100.
he has to be the best C tier name. I'm gonna officially say it right there. All right.
All right.
So last one is our 20th student and probably the second cutest person in the classroom because of the poll with the female. Her name is Uraraka, and her
Ochaka Uraraka.
yeah Ochako Uraraka, which her name is even good, and her hero name is Uravity.
Gravity.
Uravity, like her name Uraraka, except gravity. So she basically put her name
Yeah.
with her power, and I could definitely give her some credit on that because it is creative. I'm not gonna put it in C tier. It has to be above C in my mind.
Mhm.
I just gotta figure out where it really needs to be at. So
Personally,
what's
like I
up?
said with Grady, I'm sitting on bias again
You still
because
biased?
I love her name. For some reason, I hear it, it makes me smile. Don't know why, but I just like you get that anti-gravity
Yeah,
in the gravity, which I like.
yeah.
But again, we're speaking into that whole section of the top of C
Creativity
where
plus the
are you
design.
just naming your quirk or not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we are sitting above that because it's not just anti-gravity. If her name is that, then but
Yeah,
there's that naming, there's that switch, and the fact that it's gravity, right? It's nice
yeah.
little change. It's not just the same gravity. We're sitting somewhere around the Sugar Man range, maybe, because it's Charge Bolt is like
Kinda.
is the like kind of the barrier we got to pass over
Yeah.
with gravity, right? I'm
Honestly,
thinking.
it. See, I kind of am on the fence of this name too. Like, it's really isn't bad to me, but I feel like it's not super great. Like, I'm not putting it in an S, honestly, but it's definitely somewhere between A and B. Like, I have to really compare. It's actually really good that she's the last one. Now that I think about it, because I have to compare her name to other people's names as a reference who we put
Mhm.
in the list. So it's definitely below Tentacool. Tentacle.
Oh, you're thinking A status.
It's kind of
Now that's what I was gonna.
Froppy or
Here's
your
what I was gonna spit
gravity.
at you. Okay, I was gonna spit this at you. Is we did the same thing with cellophane
Uh huh.
tape.
Yeah.
Was that what else would you name her ability? Because if we're walking it down, right, same Tailman's Sugarman argument, her costume works super well with it. It's like she's a really light personality the same way, so all of that fits nicely.
Is it
And
because I could
so
think
I
of a name better for her?
could you?
Zero Zero G a better name? That's the question. See, it's subjective.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like her name,
Okay.
it's kind of it is kind of like cellophane. See, I would say Froppy because Froppy did the same thing, kinda. Except she just did it with Frog instead. She actually put a regular name and then turned it into a hero name by adjusting it slightly. She put her
Mhm.
first initials Uraka in front of Gravity, or I took G off,
Ugh.
so it's Uravity. Froppy is basically
Yeah.
like Froggy except FR. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's similar to saying
Yeah.
Froggy.
Yeah. I understand.
So it's a I'm not gonna say it's a pun, but it's like a play on words with what you are as a power. So that's why I say I have to
Yeah.
slightly put her above B because like the creativity is there. I almost say creativity because I was looking at her, but the creativity is actually there, which is ironic because her name is Creati and I put it in B tier. I feel it can go somewhere between like Cero and Charge Bolt. So like I feel like it's leaning a little bit above Charge Bolt, but at the same time it could be right next to Charge Bolt. So what would you say?
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking left or right of Charge Bolt here
Left or
because I
right?
don't. You're talking it up, but I just don't think it deserves an A here.
We could put it in
Yeah.
B.
So you thinking left? You think it's better than a Charge Bolt?
I think
Yeah.
it's better than Charge Bolt. And like I said, creating name is there, but do you feel like who name is better? Cellophane or not Cellophane? Creati or Gravity? And that's the final question.
That one's kind of rough.
See,
Like, I don't know.
the
Create is not bad because it is a catch-all, but like I feel like there's anything else, as well as I'd hate it. um, but like you were talking gravity, there's like a bunch of other like kind of space
yeah, she
anti-gravity
could
vacuum-esque things we could have
yeah,
done
she
with
could
it.
have. Yeah, you're right. So with Creati is like because her power is so specific, it definitely makes sense. But with Gravity, your power is literally gravity. There's so much you could have done. So yeah, we could keep Creati like that because I could
Okay,
just come
yeah,
up with that.
I think I see that.
All right. So with that being said, that is our whole list for the class 1A names by tier list. And I think I'm pretty happy with what we got everybody. I did adjust some things here and there as we was doing the video, but
Hmm.
it would go in order from S tier. Tsukuyomi, better or worse than Red White?
Oh, that one's so difficult.
See, it could go either or for me, so I don't mind because they're both really freaking good. But the only thing about it is Tsukuyomi already exists in the world. Red Riot is a brand new name that he created for himself. It's two regular words that he put
That
together to
dude.
make more iconic. Whereas Tsukuyomi is just
Oh
something that
well,
he
okay,
named himself
wait.
out of. What's
Yeah,
up?
give me one chance here. I think you should switch them. I agree with what you said as well, but Tsukuyomi is the jet black hero. That's like kind of
Yeah.
the name, right? And he wears like all black, and we were talking about how it works, and it's wonderful and it's good, but there's that moonlight he's missing,
Yeah.
right? So there's a little bit right in there that doesn't quite fit. Where
Yeah.
Red Riot, you got the vest, you
Yep.
got the
Okay,
red,
that's why I should lean
and
into
it's
Soul
just like
Wars.
right, it's like a shield. He's like a shield,
So
literally,
yeah,
right?
so
It
we're
fits
agreeing.
just that much better.
I was basically leaning towards that
Uh-huh.
Red Riot name is going to be more iconic because it's something that came from the heart rather than something that he was like this matches me because it's similar. Where Red Riot is like
Mhm.
it's his whole being. So with that being said, his creativity and all that, I would have to say he's the best hero name of the whole class, and he has to be the top of S tier. So yeah, I agree with that.
Mhm.
And then we kind of did A. We adjusted it. Everything A is fine in order. Same thing with B.
Think so.
And you can say if there's any adjustment you think.
Actually,
What's up?
yeah, I'm coming up. I think we should switch grape juice and Sugarman, to
All
be
right,
honest.
that's what I was wondering about. So yep, I agree with that too.
I was vying for the Sugarman in the beginning because that's who we did, but it
Yeah,
just doesn't match up.
that's the whole point of Till is like you
It's the
kind of
same
start
kind of
off
tailman thing, right?
and you figure it out as you go, and then you can kind of adjust right before you leave to get the finalized. All right, for C tier,
Yeah.
we're in agreement on this
Like
one,
even to
right?
the point where I'm thinking about switching Anima and Sugarman.
You think that Animal's better than Sugar Man?
Basically saying that Tailman is right below Sugarman. They're basically right beside each other, where Tailman's
I
ahead.
gave it more to Sugar Man because his costume is nice.
Oh yeah, costume, it worked. We
Like
definitely gave a
the
nice
costume, the
breakdown of that. But I'm
name,
just wondering.
and the usability is like good factors of your name. Animal costume is it's like there, but it's kind of like I don't know. It looks
No,
like a
no,
hero
it's
costume.
not.
It looks like a hero
No,
costume.
I disagree
You
completely.
like his hero costume more?
Coda, Anima's costume.
He actually has a
I don't.
logo. Now that I think about it.
Anima?
Yeah, no, yeah. Actually, he
Yeah,
do. Now that I think about it, we talked
I
about the
missed that.
logo, so that's kind of unfair. He does. Like, hold up, I'm gonna Google his costume right now.
Swear to God, his costume is so like not good.
Anima?
Yeah.
Hello, this is not. This is not what I was talking about. Let me type in my hero costume.
So
Come, here's
I'm looking at it right now.
why
Not a
I like
chance.
how you found it better, way faster than me. All right, so look, I was okay. Let me ask you this: is his hero costume better because it has a logo or not? That's the main question.
No.
So you say Sugar Man costume is still better than Anima?
Yep.
All right, then that.
Switch him back.
What? Okay, then.
The
That's all.
mask is the only thing he's got going for him.
Why you?
Because
He
like
didn't
that.
want to go. He did not want to switch back. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Sugar Rush's costume. Okay, originally I don't remember what his costume looked like completely. That's why I had to Google again. But I do remember having a logo. But now that we look back at it, Sugar Rush costume is still better. He could use a logo though.
He definitely could.
All right,
But
and then
like you were saying, it's that like iconic like white gloves and then the
yeah, he looks
muscle,
like a
right?
hero. Yeah, it looks like a hero. Exactly. Um, his body shape definitely helped him. See, like Kumai Woods, he has a fusion of both of these guys. His face is disformed, his skin is messed up, but his costume is like skin tight. It's basic. It's simple, but it works for him. But I'm gonna say that when we get to like the top hero part of this video, next video coming up. I don't know what order I'm doing it in. All right, for C tier, everything's fine. Like,
Yeah, I think we lined it up pretty nice
all
there at
right,
the
and
end.
F tier, that's all it is. All right, so I'm not even gonna comment on it. But that is the whole video, and I think we had a pretty good discussion on a lot of these hero names. Also, I want to point out, I'm glad that the transparency stayed because she's literally just half of a foot. Like you can even see what is going on in this image. But yes, so thank you, Knight, for joining me today in this video, and I hope you
Oh,
guys like it.
absolutely.
Like, comment, subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one.
All that jazz. See y'all later.